Yehi Shem Adonai mevorach me'ata v'ad olam. Be good, do good. This is our topic today. A very interesting part. This is the second part of our class. Today we said already Mazal Tov at the first part to Abigail. Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem. Thank you for everybody for coming here and participating in such a great mitzvah. And thank you for Ma'or for bringing all the treats and everybody that helped to put this together. God bless you all. We should meet only times of joy and simcha. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Rav.
Amen. Amen. Todah. So, I'd like to share with you some ideas from the book of Orchot Tzaddikim, the way of the Tzaddikim. We are at the gate of remembrance. Everything we're learning here in this Sefer is a lesson for life. It's not just a nice story, wow, it was great, the food was good, we're going home. No. Hashem said, well, you learned in the class so-and-so. What did you do about it? You got in from here, out from here? Did you at least try to change something, anything in your life? So Hashem is expecting from us not only to get the reward of Torah learning, but also to practice it. Okay? So, we are on part 21, page 343.
One must always remember all of the king's mitzvot and accustom himself to the doing of good until he is greatly habituated to it. And then he should add more and ask God to assist him, to impart wisdom to him, and to strengthen his limbs to bear his mitzvot and rise from level to level.
So not only that we need to do good, we need to ask from Hashem to help us to do good, and to ask from Hashem to be healthy so we can do good. You see, not to be healthy to do averot, sins, to go for vacation, to go for I don't know what. Hashem, make me healthy so I can do more mitzvot, or I can do the mitzvot with love, with passion. So the reason we're asking from Hashem health is to do more mitzvot, to help more people, more kindness, more Torah, more tefillah, more berachot. Hashem, if I'm in bed, God forbid, 3, 4, 5 days, I can't do any of the mitzvot. I'm in bed, no tefillah, no tefillin, maybe no brachot. What is this? By the way, if someone was neglected his health and he wasn't careful enough, I was going outside with short sleeves when you're not supposed to, and he catch a cold or something, and he will become bedridden for 2, 3, 4 days. Not only that he got sick and he suffered and he took medication that usually doesn't help, he would be punished from Shamayim because you missed 4 days of serving Hashem, serving your master, serving the Almighty. You did that. It says, Hakol bidei Shamayim, everything in the hands of Shamayim, except tzinim vepachim, except if you're not careful. You can't jump from a cliff and blame Hashem for that. You can't drive like crazy, get into a car accident and say, that's Hashem. Hashem wanted me to be safe at home and be safe. No, you're driving crazy. You're driving too fast. You're not careful. If you took all measures and you were careful, it was not up to you, maybe it's a sign from Shemayim or something else happened. But if it's you, it's on you. And you'll be responsible for everything. As it says, v'nishmartem lenafshotechem me'od. Hashem says in the Torah, you should guard your nefesh, your neshama, your soul, very, very much. Mucho, right? Me'od. Wow, Hashem says, I want you healthy. Give me all the reasons to keep you healthy. Because if I'm away from you, the other force comes in, and then you start to suffer. Make sure I'm always with you. How we bring Hashem? Like what we do right now. we're supporting a good friend, we don't skip Torah, we do it, we study, we do tefillot, making efforts to come, even when we thought we're not going to be able to make it, like Medina. Extra efforts counts 1,000 times more. You know, we've learned last time that a Jew always must be in aliyah, inclining. If you feel that you're stable, same old, no, you're declining. Always look up, always learn something new. Improve your tefillah a little bit. Something you do for Hashem for the sake of Torah, even little, it's good. 1% is good. It's better than 0. Let's do 22.
One must remember always to do good with his friends, to assist them in their labors and burdens, to love for them what he loves for himself, and to hate for them what he hates for himself.
Right. Remembrance. Hashem asking from us to remember that. Same as I'm helping you, Hashem said, you go ahead and help a friend, family member, community member. Many times you bumped into a situation that Hashem is testing you. He wants to see how you respond, what you will do. In the book of Chovat HaLevavot, the duty of the heart, it says that the world is so complicated. Only Hashem knows how things work. Things that happens to us in life, sometimes we're in a situation we feel, I wish I do it, I wish I could get it. And then years later, thank God I didn't get it. What happened? You were sad the other time, you're upset, and now you see, we'll look backward, that it was good for you. Hashem has a lot of calculation. It says the gavoha me'al gavoha. This will lead to that. It's a domino effect. You don't know everything. You can never know even a little bit. Many times, Hashem brings situation to us to see how we'll judge the situation. And He'll judge you the way you judge that situation. You hear something happen, say, no, he deserves a punishment. That happens to you just a week ago. I will judge you the same way you judge your friend. So who judged you?
Yourself.
You yourself. You hear about a situation that someone needs help. Or a friend wants to know something. I don't know. Hashem wants you to hear it. Otherwise you will not hear it. Maybe you won't do it. He didn't approach me. He didn't tell me anything. Well, I'm good. You missed the opportunity. Who knows what kind of a bad decree Hashem wants to remove from you. Hashem, we're not going to make it obvious. It has to be a test. It has to be something that is not really clear. It's vague. Hashem wants you to take initiative. Say, hey, can I help you with something? Tell me what's the problem. How can I give you a hand? No problem. You pass the test. You clear your future. It happens to us every day. We may need to make 100, maybe even thousands decisions every day. Should I turn right, left? Should I go from here? Should I leave this hand? Should I go? Even to take a cup, if I do that or that, it's a decision we're making every day. So, Hashem said, what you don't like people do to you, don't do to others. And if you like to be helped or to be noticed, do the same to your friends. Greet them. You notice them, right? Greet them. Shalom. Always try to be the first to say Shalom, Shalom Aleichem. It's free. They asked one of the rabbis in the Talmud, how did you live that long? Everybody lived in this generation 60, 70. He was over 90. He was jumping like he's 50 years old. He said one of the things he was good at, he always says to everybody, Jew or non-Jew, Shalom first. One of the other things he said, he was first at the shul and last to leave. It's a remedy, it's a zchut, it's a segula for long life. if you sweep the floor, if you fix chairs, segula for long life. Go ahead.
And one must exert himself to acquire true brothers and friends that will help him in Torah. If your heart is whole with them, they will love you, and many will desire your well-being and reveal your secret to only one in 1,000.
Okay, so I don't really understand the very end. V'gale sodcha le'echad minei elif, meaning tell a secret, maybe 1 of 1,000 people. What's the connection to what we're learning? Bezrat Hashem will explain. First, the recommendation is get yourself a good friend. Family you don't choose, but friend you can. Choose your friend. Choose people that you can learn from. But what you can learn from them, things that will be found favor in Hashem's eyes. We can learn from criminals to do very bad things. We can choose to learn from scholars, from Talmidei Chachamim. It's up to you. To who do you want to be friends? Choose your friends. And believe me, guys, choose your friends carefully. In times of judgment, the best friend will not help you. You know what will help you in times of judgment? Only the actions you made. A one being judged by his actions. Let me give an example. When I give tzedakah, I have $10, I give $2 to tzedakah. How much I left with? Wrong! Me too. The 2 you gave will remain with you forever. The 8 will go here and there, and I don't know what I'm going to buy with that. The 2, that's what left with you. Remember this example I gave you. You've been judged, and believe me, Hashem will give twice as much. One should make effort to have a chavruta, a friend you can learn 10 minutes a day, a Mishnah, a halacha. Women often ask me, Rabbi, what should I learn? So I tell them, if you already did your tefillah in the morning, it should take no more than 15 minutes. A woman is, remember Modani, blessing, Birkot HaShachar, skip to Shema Yisrael, not the brachot before and after. No. Shema Yisrael, Amidah, and Aleinu L'Shabeach. Finito. 15 minutes up. And if you do tefillin here and there, fine. Tehillim, not tefillin. Tehillim here and there, it's fine. What you should learn is at least 2 halachot. Will take you 3 minutes. 2 halachot a day. After 100 days, how many halachot you already know?
200.
Say it out loud.
200.
200. 200 halachot. From 2 halachot a day. I'll do them again. Take it easy. Go ahead. Oh, so I didn't answer the question. So why he says at the very end, and tell your secrets, as he says, reveal your secret to only 1 in 1,000. Because the recommendation here was, choose your friends. Choose a good friend. But even a good friend, don't tell your secrets. You know when a secret become no secret? When?
2 people know.
2 people know, that's it, it's done. It's not a secret anymore. I tell you, don't tell anybody. I tell you, don't tell anybody. And he goes, I'm going to tell you what he told me, don't tell anybody. Within 24 hours, everybody knows, and nobody tells anybody. You have a secret, keep it for yourself. Otherwise, it's not a secret. If you want to consult with a scholar, it's something else. But if you have nothing to share, keep your mouth closed is better. You know, there is no mitzvah to talk in the Torah. There is no mitzvah to talk. There's no mitzvah to eat as well. There's a mitzvah to eat on holidays. Or Shabbat to do kiddush. During the week, many mekubalim used to fast the whole week. If I tell you things, you will never believe me. Can you imagine people fasting 5 days? 6 days? Rabbi Sharabi, he lives when I was 12 years old, he passes. He, in order to become what he became, for 7 years, he fasted 6 days, from Motzei Shabbat, from Seudah Revi'it, till Friday Kiddush. No food, no drinking. Many people, by the way, do that. Even non-Jews in India, they do that. Not the Jews, they have food. But they want to elevate themselves spiritually, so they stay away from food and other human desires. Right? Physically, we can do that. If it's mentally, you can accept that, you can survive. They don't eat, they don't drink. And they can elevate themselves to places beyond our imagination. Many does it in the ancient days. Today, I believe very few do that. Rabbi Mutzafi, that lives today, is in Yerushalayim. His father used to do that a lot. Okay? We can't even understand that. Every few hours we're looking for something to drink, another coffee, another bagel, fruit, something. We can't comprehend such a thing. For them, food was just something that, it's like fuel for the body that they can survive. They can do without food. Some people live for the sake of food. So, any questions so far? We've learned many great things today. I would like at the very end to share with you something about Abigail. I didn't plan to talk about Abigail. I didn't prepare a whole class about Abigail, but right before you came in, my wife thought that it's going to be nice to talk about the name. So I told her, thank you for telling me this 1 minute before everybody's coming. See what I can do. So, in the book of Shemuel Aleph, you know Shemuel, you have the Shemuel A and the Shemuel B, right? Why is that? Shemuel Aleph, A was bestseller, so they make it Shemuel B, right? No, doesn't matter right now. Shemuel Aleph, Shemuel A, chapter, I think it's 25, Chafei, Shemuel Aleph Chafei. Talks about a rare situation. Thank you, Yafa, for me. The time is King David. King David is maybe one of the most righteous people that ever lived on earth. Did he sin? Yes. We already explained that it was not messing with married women. It's a different level of sin. We mentioned that many times. And he cleared everything here. And this is why Hashem chose him to be the one that will marry with Bathsheba, that will have a child Shlomo, that he will build the Bet HaMikdash, the temple. And Mashiach can come only from the lineage of David. Period. I guess not because he was wicked, right? No one else got this merit. At that time, a guy named Naval today, when you say Naval is a villain today. If you translated this word literally, Naval means villain, crooked, right? Rasha, wicked man. A guy named Naval, I don't know why they call him Naval. HaKarmeli, he lived in the north, the Carmel, close to Haifa. Haifa of today, the northern side of Israel. He was very wealthy, very rich. And the scenario, think about it, it's like a movie. His wife's name was Abigail. One of the servants came to her. He was really upset. He said, I got to talk to you. He said, what happened? He said, you don't believe who was here. What happened? He says that soldiers from King David, he had like 400 people following him, came to ask for food. They told Naval, we're watching your shepherds, protect no one mess with you for years. We never asked for anything. We did it for free. Now we're in a situation we're stuck. If you can give some, flowers, oil, something we can make pita to the soldiers. We are in a bad situation. And what did he say? Nabal says, no, get out of here. Everyone here feels like he's a king of the world. Get out of my property. The soldiers that came with the good faith, they believe that they will cooperate. Otherwise, they wouldn't go there. Really insulted. It's not fair. For years, we did it for free. When we need times of need. So went back to David. David says, this is how he talked. He took the people. We're going to his place. The plan is kill everybody there. Those days, you don't mess around. Wicked people, you chop their head off. So the servant said, they left 2 hours ago. Believe me, David is coming with his people. And I hear people saying, shepherds that coming from all our places, they see a bunch of people coming to our farm. She says, oh my God, he's my husband again. She took donkeys and she took chariot and she put 200 pitot and a lot of food and drinks. She carried it. She got him the middle of the way. And Abigail said to him, King David, he saw her. I'm not going to go through the details, really long. And then she said to him, I brought some gift for your people, for your money. David looked at her and says, we can deal with that later. I have a mission. She said, okay, can I ask you a question? Question, David was a scholar. A woman, when she has nida, or she's questioned if she has nida, part of the process is the woman check herself, and she's not sure what's the source of the blood. She would go to Talmid Chacham. Here in town we have Rabbi Fried. He learned this topic, and he can distinguish between the colors, and he can tell you if it's come from the womb, if it come from a wound, if the woman is impure or pure, she need to keep Shiva, she need to go to the mikveh, he tell you what to do. A woman cannot say, I have to stay away because I'm nida. No. It's not the time. Let's ask the rabbi. So the rabbi knows what to do. So she said, can I show you? Tell me what's the situation here? He looked at her and says, this is nighttime. Can I pasken at nighttime? She says, about blood, this question, you don't pasken, you don't rule because it's night. But life and death, you do pasken at night, huh? He was planning to go and kill. What's more serious? Killing. So he looked at her. Said, who is this woman? First time he didn't have an answer. He says to himself, okay, hold on. David has the ability to learn that if something happens, it's a sign from Shammai. Bottom line, she was able to stop him and 400 people. Just imagine to yourself, not 40, 400. Soldiers, people that David the Melech has, no one messed with. He said to her, but you know what? I already verdict, he supposed to die. Why? Because he is mored b'malchut. He is rebellion. He is rebelling against me and the king. He said to her, wait. I know you were anointed by Shmuel, but Saul is still alive. Till he is not out of a kingdom or dead, you're not a king yet. So how you can declare that he's rebelling against the kingdomship when you're not a king yet? Bob said, who's this woman? What's going on here? Then he blessed her, she blessed him, and she told him, you know what, if he did such a grave sin, let Hashem take care of him. Don't be Hashem messenger, agent. David noticed that he's messing with a very special woman. Abigail was one of the 7 Nevi'ot, one of the 4 women in the Bible that considered the most beautiful. Abigail, and one of the Nevi'ot, 7 Nevi'ot that we mentioned, just mentioning her name. Remember, we're saying it for Refuah Shelema, for speedy recovery. Esther and Abigail. Anytime, by the way, when you mention, say blessing for girls, you say Simech Elohim, Hashem will put you like Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, Leah, Abigail, Esther. Esther, Abigail. Right? Abigail is there. He turned back, he left, he took what she offered him back. And what happened to her husband? She went back. And then he heard that she took all what she took for David. What did you do? Who told you? He felt really bad. He got sick. And within 10 days he died. Who killed him? Hashem took care of it. He died in a plague. What happened after? 3 months later, Abigail got married to King David. And they brought together a special son, one of a kind, where his name was Kilav. Kilav, it sounds like Kol Av. He looks like his father. 4 people in the Jewish history never died. No, I'm sorry, were not supposed to die. They died only because the decree, the gezerah against humanity, because be'etio shel nachash, because of what the snake brought to the world, what he did with Adam and Eve and all that. So Hashem says, you're not going to live forever, you'll die. There were so tzaddikim. Who is these 4 people? The first one is Binyamin, son of Yaakov. Number 2 is Amram, the father of Moshe. Number 3 is Yishai, the father of David. And number 4, the last one, is Kilav, the son of Abigail and David. 4 people, the most righteous ever. Look, David is a sandwich. He's between his father and his son. So it's a great generation, is this. So, just a side note, you want to choose a name for someone? Choose a name with meaning. Choose a name because a name will bring the person power. Especially for babies, they grow up with a strong name. It brings with it blessings or, God forbid, curse. It's very important to consult with a scholar. So obviously, Baruch Hashem, Abigail is a wonderful name. And we want to wish Abigail bat Abraham that become Achotenu, we call her, our sister, today, just a few hours ago. You become part of a great family. You become part of a club, a special club. And from now on, you're obligated to do all the Torah like me, like my wife, like anyone else. It's great to have tzaddikim like Gerim, Ger Tzedek. It's a blessing to the Jewish people that real people, true people, converting. I want to wish each and everyone that sit on this table to be able to elevate himself spiritually and to be able to live in the days of Mashiach, to see Mashiach in his own eyes, Amen. With good health. Amen. And the only way to reach that is with learning Torah and doing chesed. I would like to share with you just one little thing that happens to me today. I did the blood work Friday, I think. And today they called me and they said, we have a result for you. Okay. What is it? We can't say over the phone. Why? Because this is no good. No good. Tell me. She said, no. Only the doctor. we should schedule an appointment. Tell me what's going on. When you have opening? I said, yeah, can I come now, today? Yes, can come 11:30. They called me around 8:30. Okay, so 11:30. I'm studying with Neria here, Torah, and all of a sudden my head is in different places. I'm thinking, what's wrong? Maybe the pain here and the pain here and this. That's related to this, cholesterol, this. Why she can't even tell me? I'm thinking, why she can't even tell me, no, don't worry, but the doctor will tell you a little bit more. At least say, don't worry. They don't say that. Some, I think they love it. At some point, I'd stop and say, Hashem, I'm in your hand. I keep studying Torah with my son. Whatever, I can't change anything right now. So 11:30, I went to the doctor's office, and the doctors came after maybe 30 minutes waiting. Very nice doctor. Dr. Anna, Spanish woman, very nice. And she looked at the chart and said, it looks good, it looks normal, the cholesterol, and that's it. I said, what? What this old fuss, and I can tell you, I can share, you have to come, it's important, it's no good. I said, no, this is procedure, procedure, we're not supposed to tell anybody anything. I don't know if it happens like with your office, Yitzhak. What do you do in your office?
We tell the patients over the phone, and they can even look in the email.
You see? I have to tell her that I have a meeting.
Something really,
right.
Breast cancer or something.
So God forbid. So I said to myself, what happened here today? It's a test for me. It was a test for me to see how I respond if I get nervous. And I can tell you that I wasn't a little bit nervous. But I said, I want to see what's going to be the blood pressure when I get there. Because that's what they do, right? It was a little bit high. A little bit, not too much, a little bit high. But, whatever I teach, it's for me too. I have to practice what I preach. But Baruch Hashem, I was able to calm myself down and says, well, what happens. If that's what Hashem wants, I can't change it. But we need to know that we are in test. Hashem is testing us every day. I want to wish everybody to be healthy. No need to use any kind of medication. Just going for a general exam. You said general exam? I don't want to take your parnasa, God forbid. But if you come for whatever, just general. And Baruch Hashem, we'll be healthy, and thank God that we're healthy and smiling. Mazal tov, siman tov, mazal tov, mazal siman tov, mazal tov, siman tov, Yelanu, Olechol Israel, Yelanu, Olechol Israel, David Melech Israel, Chai v'kayam, David Melech Israel, Chai v'kayam. Hazaku, don't forget bracha ahona. And don't forget, when you go to Eretz Israel, pray in the Kotel for all Am Israel. See you next week at the same place at the Medina Zard. God bless everybody, and God bless all of you with good health and good parnasa. Amen. 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 Todah.
Same to you, Rabbi.
Todah.